We've all had this phrase, be yourself and someone will love you just the way you are. But is that exactly true? Is it true that someone would love you just the way you are? As beautiful as it is to be yourself, to be your authentic self, right? There is also room for growth. There is also room for improvement, right? There's also room for checking yourself out and finding out what exactly are the things that I am short of. What exactly are those things that I need to work on as a person to make me a better me? And I feel like these things are the things that we do not consciously think about, which is why a lot of people, there are so many of you. In fact, it will amaze you that the people who scream at the top of their voices, be yourself, me and myself, or somebody will love me just the way I am. And you are walking in flying colors of bad characters. Like your bad characters are even more noticeable than you as a person. And you are the one screaming at the top of your voice, I will be myself and somebody will love me just the way I am. Who told you that somebody is willing to love somebody like you? Okay, maybe that didn't come out right. But who told you that there is somebody who is willing to love you the way you are like this? Do you love you the way you are? You by yourself. If you want to be honest to yourself, look yourself in the mirror. Think about your characters. Can you accept you the way you are? And if your answer is no, like your honest answer, I'm not talking about the answer you are going to answer me now. I'm talking about your own honest opinion about yourself. If it is no, it means there is nobody that is willing to live with that. Some of you are walking evil spirits. Like some people, you just know that this person is not a human being. This person is from the pit of hell. This person is covering itself that is looking like a human being, but there is nothing human being inside of you. You do not see people like human beings. You do not want people to grow around you. You feel the need to be evil at every single moment of your life. And you are there screaming that, me, I'm just myself, or somebody will walk in. Nobody will love you like that. Nobody. Newsflash, there is nobody that wants to end up with somebody that is going to take their peace away. Nobody. I personally used to have this flaw of being too blunt, like not caring about what people think when I want to say something. I just say them the way it is in my mind, you know, the there and then, the way it is, I just say it out. But I started working on that personality because I started to understand that a lot of people would be hurt by the things I say, right? And you know, most times when I say those things, I don't really say them to hurt anybody. In my mind, I'm just airing my mind. I'm just being, I know they fear anybody. I'm just saying it the way it is. But at the end of the day, right, I find out that I hurt people's feelings, or the message I'm even trying to pass is not really passed because I said it from a place of anger, or I said it from a place of not even being diplomatic, right? So I got to start learning to be diplomatic. I got to start learning to say things to people, pass my message without really hurting people's feelings. So that was my flaw. So imagine me now telling myself that, I beg, I'm just myself. Somebody that will come into my life will understand that this is who I am. I will at the end lose people that love me by me trying to be myself. And that person that you are calling yourself is not even yourself. It's the devil that is working inside of you. Yeah. Check it. Relax. That person you're calling yourself is not you. It's the enemy that wants to ruin you and chase everybody away from you. Do you understand? A lot of you don't know that there is a difference between being authentic and being stagnant, right? Being your authentic self does not mean that you cannot grow. It does not mean that your character of keeping malice cannot be changed. It does not mean that your stingy cocoa habits, you cannot learn to be a giver. It does not mean that your attitude of envy, looking at people and feeling like, oh, that person does not deserve the good thing that is coming to them, but you deserve it. It doesn't mean you can't change from it. So being authentic and being stagnant are two different things. You can be authentic while working on changing the parts of you that are not so attractive. That personality, that character, that thing about you that is not so, that does not really give what it's supposed to give about you, right? You can be authentic to yourself while trying to work on those things. That is where you start growing. When you consciously try to work on this personality, this thing about me that people keep complaining about, this thing about me, maybe people around you are just like, you're too bossy, you're too like this, you're too like that. You understand? And you have seen, like, this person has talked about it, this person has talked about it, but your ishike, your head is so strong that you have made up your mind that you see me and this bad character, we are going to stick together for life. Newsflash, nobody wants to live with that character. Nobody wants to live with that personality. Move from it. That is where you leave the point of stagnation, right? You do not want to dwell in that place that you are in, because whether you like it or not, the people that you are looking for is not in that cycle that you have put yourself in. The kind of people that you need in your life is not there. They are not there at all. So there is a difference between you being stagnant and being authentic to yourself. You can be authentic to yourself and work on the things that are not really attractive about you. So most times when you tell people to work on themselves, they just think you're automatically telling them that they are not good enough. Working on yourself does not mean you are not good enough. No, it doesn't mean you're not good enough. You're beautiful the way you are. It just means that you are willing to put in effort to becoming better. You are willing to put in effort to becoming a better version of yourself. While you are beautiful the way you are who you are as a person. But those traits in you that is not allowing you to move forward, especially with people. A lot of you have personalities that a lot of people around you cannot even trust you. So when people around you cannot even trust you, how do you grow? How do you get to your goals? Even though there are lots of you, in fact, some of you, your character is the fact that you have no goals. You have no life ambition. Some of you, when they ask you, where do you want to be in the next 5 years? You have no idea of where you are going to. You are just existing. You see that part of you? There is nobody that is willing to love you with that character. There is nobody who wants to be with a stagnant person. So working on yourself does not mean you're not good enough. You are beautiful, you're good enough. But you are just willing to put in effort to becoming better. Right? So it is beautiful to be you. But not with that thing that you are carrying and be walking about. Not with that personality that they are greeting you. You are walking on the road, somebody is greeting you, good morning, ma. You and are you people quarreling? Are you fighting with anybody? Have I fight you today? I'm greeting you good morning. You are looking at me like I have offended you. Stop it. And a lot of us, by the time people come to confront us about things that we do that are not really okay with them, we just say, I'm just being myself. You are using being yourself. You're using being yourself as an excuse to shy away from your flaws and shy away from the fact that you need to work on some things in your life, which is not really fair to people around you. It's not fair to you as a person. It's just like telling somebody who has body odor that they have body odor, and they are telling themselves that, no, I just use them. I just use a designer perfume. So how can you be telling me that I have body odor? My dear, you are smelling. Something about you is not looking good. and they are telling you that that thing is not looking good about you, but you are holding on to it. Like, you have told yourself that me and this bad character, we are going to live together forever and ever, and somebody is going to come and live with me with the bad. I bind you. I bind you in the name of Jesus. Yeah, I bind you. Some of you, the way you live your life on a daily basis needs to be, it needs fasting and prayer for you to get out of that personality. But here, as the good girl that I am, I've brought you good news that nobody is willing to live with that personality that you're holding on to. So change it. Make conscious efforts to change that personality. That thing about you that is not really attractive, that thing about you that people keep complaining about, that thing about you that you yourself, you know within your deepest down that that thing is bad. Work on it. Work on it. Yeah, we know you are yourself. We know that you love yourself. We know that you appreciate yourself. But please, there is room for growth. There is room for improvement. There is room for being a better version of you. So anything that you know that is toxic about you, please, it is okay to work on them. It's okay to love yourself, love your personality, but still improve on them. So I was just thinking about this today, and I just thought to share it here. So in conclusion, being yourself is not a static state. It's a dynamic progression. It is a beautiful way of actually unlearning and relearning yourself. So I want to say something today. Take out time. Ask people around you, what is it about me that you think I should work on? What is that thing about me that you wish I actually improved on? You know, ask people around you. You know, tell them to honestly tell you, what is that thing about me that you wish I did better or you wish I improved on? And it will shock you, the things that people think about you. It will shock you, the things that you do that you are not even aware of that you do, you know. And it will really help you or help us individually to work on our personalities and just become a better version of ourselves. So what's that thing about you that you are actively trying to change? Or what's that thing about you? Or what's something that you've have you ever encountered somebody who actually has a bad personality, or who actually has very obvious flaws, but they are not willing to work on themselves? If you've had any experience like that, please let me know in the comment section. And my name is 𝐋𝐎𝐕𝐄, actually 𝐋𝐎𝐕𝐄 for short. And if you're just seeing me for the first time, thank you for hanging out with me today. Please give this video a thumbs up so more people can see it, and also please subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so that every time I drop a video you will be notified. Thank you very much for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.